Climate Change and the Earth. After my first video as a high-level overview of climate change intro, let's together go over now what implications climate change have on the Earth we live in. In our lifetimes, we have witnessed unfolding of some very extreme weather patterns in the recent decade around the globe. These extreme weather conditions were observed in the form of floods, glaciers meltdown, wildfires, hurricanes, tsunamis, extremely cold or hot abnormal temperatures, drought, water scarcity, and so forth. All of these are simply the adverse implications of the climate change that has instigated due to anthropogenic or man-made pollution or emissions in the Earth's environment. Let's take an example of the 2019 to 2020 Australian bushfires that were unprecedented in their extent and intensity. A staggering 17 million hectares were burnt around the states of New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, Australian Capital Territory, Western Australia and Southern Australia. For New South Wales only, the fireground covered 5.5 million hectares. That represented 7% of the state's total land. This included around 38% of the New South Wales National Park's land were burned alone. The 2019 to 2020 Australian summer bushfires destroyed over 3,000 houses across these states, of which a massive 79% houses, that is around 2,500 houses, were burnt only in New South Wales. Not just that, the Australian towns and cities repeatedly exceeded the hazardous level of pollutants in the air due to the bushfire smoke. According to the World Health Organization, Air Quality Index, known as AQI, of over 200 is described as hazardous level. Port Macquarie recorded 19 times the hazardous level, Sydney 13 times higher, and Canberra's air quality on the worst day reached 26 times the hazardous level, as per New South Wales and Australian Capital Territory government data. Simply, these hazardous levels of air negatively impacted the public health due to persistent smoke. In addition, over 3 billion animals died and displaced due to the Australian 2019 to 2020 summer bushfires, leaving a profound impact on biodiversity due to climate change. In the same year, 2019, Amazon also had bushfires due to deforestation that further exacerbated the climate change impacted on the Earth. The Amazon fire burnt an estimated 60% of the total deforested area. Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef complex, located in the Pacific Ocean of northeastern Australia. It extends for more than 2,000 kilometers. Unfortunately, the reef is in grave danger due to climate change. Tropical sea surface temperatures have risen by 0.5 degrees Celsius since the late 19th century. In the past 3 decades, it has lost half its coral cover as a horrific coral bleaching due to global warming. The Arctic ice meltdown is mainly because carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions have raised temperatures. That's why the glaciers are rapidly melting. Another serious threat of climate change is the rising sea levels that are simulated to drown some of the world's regions, including Florida, New York, London, Bangladesh, Venice, and so forth. The rising sea levels is a result of glaciers meltdown due to the global warming. Simply put, the climate change will continue to threaten our Earth if we do not take any necessary measures to stop it. We do not have any choice now, and I strongly urge all leaders of the developed economies to take it seriously and do something about it.